Hey, thanks for the Roseville. And yes, Pyro, we're painting today. At least starting out painting. Once I finish this guy, I'll work on some modeling, but I need to get him finished, so I figured I might as well hop on while I work. Hey, Crow, how are you doing? Oh, thanks, Pyro, I appreciate it. Yes, Spaghetti Constructs. I enjoyed it a lot. I had a phase where I didn't for a long time after I started using my AMS more, but the past few months, like, I don't know, my brain has been tired and doesn't want to send, like, a super long print to test, and I'd rather just paint it with my hands. So I still put out the multicolor files, but some phases I just like painting them myself, at least as long as it's gonna be, you know, a file that's fairly easy to hand paint. Some flexies and stuff are a little too finicky to get in there with your hands. Nope, Pegasus came out last week. This is my new Arctic Dragon that is going to release tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question. I really like the dragon bookends are still some of my favorites. And I really like the shoulder puppet. And I really like, so this is really specific. I really like the tiger, but printed with white and rainbow stripes. Oh, the raven is a fun one. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love the hummingbird too. I feel like I keep going and like keep making favorites. Thank you for the roses, Doc. I appreciate it. This guy right here, though, might be getting close to one of my new favorites, though. He's a lot of fun. I'm excited to finish painting him and photographing him. Ooh, gosh, sorry guys. There we go. Thanks for the likes, guys. And hey, Lioness and Doris. How are y'all doing? Oh, yeah, definitely send me a message. Are you like losing adhesion or having like layer shifts or what kind of stuff? Hey Robert, how you doing? And no, this is not a Pokemon, this is an Arctic Dragon that I modeled. And you can see him a little better like that. Ooh, yeah, Onyx would be fun. Gotcha, Crow. Could be. Yep, I do models for 3D printing. This guy is one of my new ones. I do a lot of like different animals and fantasy type models. This is Bamboo's like green blue silk PLA. Ooh, nice, very cool. If you already have experience with Blender, that's awesome. I use Nomad Sculpt for all of my models. But definitely consider like the biggest thing that was learning curve for me, other than like articulating joints, was getting used to the type of angulation and stuff printers can handle without needing supports. If you don't mind using supports, that's fine, but they just annoy me. So I try to make my stuff support free. And so that's like that, and like print orientation, strength, and things like that are something that you have to think of with 3D printing models that you don't have to think of with like animation models and stuff like that. But I have some tutorials too, like on my page and on YouTube and stuff too, about how I do like different articulating joints and things like that you could check out if you wanted to. Yeah, I do more, it's more for me, at least on my program, it's more like organic clay sculpting versus working with the different vertices and stuff. Yeah, supports drive me crazy, Scott. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I decimate a lot of my models too, because otherwise it'll just bog down your print software and stuff. If you toss in a model that's like multiple millions of triangles, your print software may not be happy about it. But yeah, it definitely works a little differently, I think. Poly count matters just to the fact of act amount and like be real specific, but you just need to not bog everything down. Just to make it manageable for your softwares, not because it has to fit any criteria. I don't usually use fuzzy skin. I just, if I want texture, I add texture in my modeling. I prefer to have control over that. And then like, I don't know. I don't get too like experimental with those type of things with my printer because I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do, and like it might be fun, but I haven't made a model that I feel would super like shine using that setting, so I haven't. Hey Mason, how are you doing? If fuzzy skin would only help with layer lines if I wanted that added texture. Scott, this is one that I'm painting for photos for release tomorrow. Oops, let me get back on camera. Yeah, I mean, really, like, the smaller you get, the more obvious layer lines are going to be. The larger and more vertical space you're taking, layer lines are going to be less obvious going vertical versus anything the horizontal. Which, you know, is why my wings print like this, not like this, so you get a lot better depth there. But, you know, there's only so much you can do with the time that it's worth. Oh my gosh, sorry. To get rid of layer lines. It's just something that's going to happen with 3D printing. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. Oops. Those guys are dry. Yeah, for sure. Oops. So you can see it better. Yep, I just use like basic craft acrylics usually. Nothing too fancy. Yep, PLA. This one is a silk, obviously, but pretty much mostly print in PLA or PLA Plus. Yep, no supports. He prints the wing prints up like this. So I work a lot to get these angles where they look nice and curved, but aren't gonna get in the way of printability. And then, yeah, exactly. This one. Yeah, I really like this green blue. It's very pretty. I have a darker blue, like green blue, that I used to use from eSun. That was a much darker, more like foresty green and royal blue kind of color. But I really like this, like kind of light green, tealy blue combo. It's really nice. It's a very different vibe. Nope. Two wings. Just gotta let that other guy dry for a minute first before I do the other side of him. my gosh, thanks, Tim. I at least try. I learned how to make steady lines, but my hands themselves are actually not steady. I don't know if you can tell, like, when my brush is shaking. I have to, like, wait for it to stop for a minute and then go in. Let's see. Good, over there. Anchor the forearms. Dude, exactly. Like, you see, I don't hold anything in paint without resting it on something. And thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Yep, this guy is coming out tomorrow, actually. That's why he's getting his paint job for photos later. Let those guys dry. And I'll get the small baby. Thank you. Yeah, I was happy with how his head turned out. Thank you. Yeah, the babies are always so fun. Yep, so the wings print in 2 parts per wing. So this prints separate, clips into the ball socket, and these 2 pieces clip together so it can open and fold. Thank you. Yeah, these are the same wings I use for my birds, which took me forever to figure out exactly how I wanted them to move. So this is actually the first dragon I'm throwing them on, which I'm excited about. So my dragon will finally have like anatomically working wings. Yep, this whole guy, both these guys were all sculpted on Nomad. His head and tail. Does his tail print separately? Yeah, I couldn't remember. His head and tail also print separately and snap into the body. Nope, I actually only sell files. I don't go out into do like craft shows and stuff. I just let all my authorized sellers and subscribers do that. And I just focus on making models. Thank you. I have a lot of chronic illnesses and things, so I'm like, oh, like, I can't be going out to these shows all the time. Like, I will totally die and burn myself out. So I'm just going to focus on what I am best at and let other people do the selling parts. Yeah, team up with other people. Exactly. They're so rough. And like I love going to those type of shows when I can. But I know like I would not be able to commit to doing those like every weekend. I keel over. But they are a lot of fun. Aw, thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for the likes. Oh, yeah, a show a month is a lot. I know people who do like 2 or more shows a month, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Sans, how you doing? Oh my gosh, the dumb dog in my neighborhood? No. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him again since then, so hopefully he'll either get his ish together or just not walk his dog during busy times of the day. You're really tired, dude. I feel that. I'm good. I've had like a super busy weekend. So today's just been my chill day, thankfully. I actually don't have anything printing. I did have lines going a few minutes ago that just finished before I got on here that I need to send to testers soon since they worked out good. And yeah, otherwise just getting these guys ready. Let's see. I'm gonna pull these guys over here. I think. Let's do the other side of these before we touch that body again. Don't mix your rinse water. Gosh, I know. Story of every artist's life. Gosh, I know, Sads, hopefully. Oh my gosh, a show every Saturday and Sunday. Zill, you're a boss. Please take care of yourself. Right, exactly, Saz. I'm like, dang, like, mad respect, because I could not. So much respect. Gosh, Scott, exactly. I feel that. Still exhausted from the December 1st, dude. That's so relatable. That was only see this is like the chronic illness people brains work differently. Because I looked at the date and I was like, oh, like December 1st was only a week ago. Of course you're not recovered. Oh my gosh, Zill, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Yes, please do, Zill. I would love to see him. The Discord is a fun place. Yep, to answer both of y'all, this is just acrylic. Like, these kind of guys. Simple. Let's put this guy over here. Put this guy right over here. Oops. I just realized I have this light over here. I was like, wait. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit. At least get some balance on my lighting. Maybe if I do that. What do y'all think? Is that helpful? Oh, yeah, that's awesome, Timbo. I'm so glad. The Phoenix is one I've been waiting to do for forever. I just had to get my wings sorted properly, how to do them. I was so excited to finally do it. Oh my gosh, right? Big giant one would be amazing. Oh no! Just like the, on the big one or the little one? Interesting. I don't know. That's weird because they have the same toes as the Phoenix. I'm gonna have to go in there and look at that. I gotcha. That's fair. Oh, good, awesome. I'm glad that I fixed it. Yes, it is enchanted. How you doing? Oh, Sam, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You're doing well. I am working on painting my new Arctic dragon. Aw, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I try my best. Yes, exactly. I'm like, let's let people make things that make them and other people happy. It doesn't matter. It's okay if it doesn't make you happy. That's why we have so many. That's why we have so many different things. And thank you for the likes, Christy. Exactly, Adam. And I use Nomad Sculpt, Christy. It is on the iPad, which if I get finished painting this guy, I'll be moving over there to work on some new models, but needed to get this guy painted up first for release. It sounds good, Enchanted. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good Easter evening. Yes, that's awesome. I love that. Like, people are always so amazed and fascinated when they come into my office and see all the prints and designs everywhere. They're so fun. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm in that group. That's awesome. I love that group. Go. Yes, I love it. That's so sweet. I love it that y'all do that. Oh, yeah, I love that. It's really the best. So guys, we are coming up on my current conundrum, which is, should I paint their horns black or gold? Their eyes are going to be gold, either way. Gold, okay. One for gold. Gold, sweet. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of leaning towards. I think it add a nice little pop. Kind of like he's wearing a crown. Because he is very majestic. Hey, Gemini, thanks for the likes. Hey, thanks for the rose, Digitally Forge. I appreciate you. How you doing, Gemini? Nice. I always vote playing around with Nomad. I always vote yes on that one. Oh, thanks for more roses, Digitally Forged. Improved joints, yeah. See, that can be fun and also sometimes frustrating if it involves a lot of test printing. Exactly. Am I the only one? Like, sometimes I have no problem sculpting and, like, doing the joints in Nomad and all that. But then sometimes I'm like, gosh, like, my brain is so tired. Like, my brain is tired of putting in the slicer and then having to, like, look at all the things in the slicer and make sure nothing's fusing. That's, like, the most tiring thing to me. I'm like, I can't focus that hard on all these pieces. it's exciting though. But yes, definitely a lot. But congrats on your first dragon. Very fun. Yeah, all the links, and then like lining them all up and like making sure Nomad they're all lined up, and then the slicer going through, make sure they're all like not fusing and all in all sorts of ways. So many things that your brain has to worry about. There are some days where I'm like, can I have somebody else do this for me? Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that makes sense. That could be interesting. I wonder if people would be interested in that kind of thing. Yeah, like a create your own dragon. You know, that's not the worst idea. It's now you got me thinking. Like just basic body anatomy and stuff, no like scales and features and stuff, and then kind of let people experiment with like decorating and stuff. It is a good idea, dude. Because, you know, normally I'm like, no, you can't like modify my files or anything like that. But then with this thing, it'd be like, okay, you can modify this as long as you're not selling it, but you can learn off of it, like the file. But then everybody can kind of, you know, use my tutorials to kind of walk through how to add different scales or different things to it, different features and stuff. So you can kind of learn and then sell prints of like your dragon with like collaboration with me. Yeah, church is so true. A click and drag mini parts? Ooh. That could be interesting. Like kind of have like some preset like horns or decorative pieces to kind of attach to your specific dragon. Zill, is that what you mean? True, church. Oh yeah, Gemini, that's true. Yeah, just like name me as the collab. I could do like a video tutorial series to kind of go along with it too. Exactly, Gemini. I already have like the tutorials on how to do like all the flexi stuff and like create your own brushes and stuff. So it could be kind of like add a series just for that dragon, kind of how to suggestions on how to walk through adding different parts or adding different textures and things. Have a version with like wings like this or like the feathery wings. Dude, exactly. I had somebody tell me one time, they're like, because I was telling people, this is even before I actually made tutorials, but someone on like a Facebook group was asking me what I use for my sculpting, and I told them, and this guy came at me, like messaged me, and he's like, dude, like, he's like, don't you know that you're just like creating your own competition and like gonna make like the marketplace harder and all that? I'm like, dude, like, I'm not gonna gatekeep tools for like people to learn new creative outlets and like create things that they enjoy. Like if you're that insecure about that insecure that you're like willing to gatekeep things, and like you just need to work on your own stuff and not worry about that, because all of it is going to be like marketing in your own style anyway. Ooh, churches, that'd be cool. Name the dragon Olivia. Oh my gosh. Dude, that would be hilarious because my best friend's name is Olivia. That would be hilarious. But I want people to be able to make boy dragons too. It needs to be a they-them dragon. It can go either way. Oliver Olivia, there you go. Yeah, Gemini, I'm gonna shop that idea though. I'm gonna be talking to people about options for that kind of thing. Look into it, because that does sound really fun. And honestly, like at this point for me, like doing all the base work is one of the easiest parts anyway. So it wouldn't be like super extensive and like tasking for me, you know? But could be really cool. So thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes, it'd be so fun. It reminds me of like, do you remember like when y'all were little, do you remember going to like these restaurants and they would have all the different coloring pages for the kids to color in, and they'd have like a wall up of like, so you could see all the different variations. They did that at like, I feel like they did that at other places too, but I'm currently thinking of restaurants. Like it reminds me of that, where you like, it's so fun to see how everybody like colors it in differently or like designs it differently. Pizza Hut, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, churches, that's so true. Like I have connected with so many new 3D printing people just because of like this, the whole recent drama. I'm like, no, like whatever, people are gonna do whatever they want to do. People should make what makes them happy, and I've met new friends out of this, so like I'm happy about it. I don't care if people have different opinions than me. Like I've just stopped replying to like most comments on my videos because I'm like, I just don't really like care to argue with anyone, and I'm tired. So y'all are allowed to feel or think whatever you want. I'll be over here. Yeah, Gemini, that's funny because like my first time I heard about it was through Pretzel Prints. And then she said that she saw about it through your video. So it's like dominoes, you know? This was not a good shirt to wear for painting. Like, these sleeves are so big. I don't know if y'all, like, get glimpses of them when I'm coming in. I didn't think through this outfit choice. On my For You 2 days straight. That's awesome. Let's see if I can do this and remember to not touch the other white parts of this wing. Oh my gosh, Winnie, I believe it. I'm like, honey, live your best life. I'll be over here living my best life with my friends that are also having fun, so you do you. Yes, exactly, churches. Go. I know, right, Winnie? That's so fun. Oh, and thank you, Gemini. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, like, I try to, like, give it, again, because I used to, like, you know, my foundation is in the art, kind of art that Olivia does. And so, I'm like, I know where you're coming from, but also I disagree. Like, my foundation is in traditional art, and I don't think, and, like, just because I'm the designer doesn't make me, like, better than the people in the community that are enjoying my designs, you know? Like, I get it. I've been in that world. Art world is freaking hard. It's rough, but you don't need to take that out on anyone else who should be welcomed in that space. Yeah, dude, churches, you're so true. You're so right. Yeah, and I really hope that, like, new people weren't discouraged. You know? Like, that's the biggest thing with, like, you know, like, responding to that video and being like, no, like, don't feel like you're gonna be less than in this craft versus, like, other things if you want to do this and enjoy this. Hey, Granny Susie, how you doing? Yes, that's awesome, Churches. Yes, see, Neokoi gets it. New model and prepping for pictures. This is my Arctic dragon. He's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Gemini, that's so valid. You gotta make sure that your paint isn't like too thin. Otherwise it does that. I would love to paint with paint markers, but the paint in paint markers is too thin and it like does that horribly. Where the heck did my gold go? I thought I got that out. Ooh, gotta release new Hue Forge. That's awesome. I need to send you my pictures for that project that we talked about. Where the heck did my gold paint go? Did I drop it? Is that the one that I dropped? Oh, yeah, it is the one I dropped. Sorry, gold. Oh man, that's awesome, Church. The Arctic fox was so fun. I love those little babies. Like, someone in the Discord mentioned it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, why have I not done an Arctic fox already? That's awesome, Neokoi. So guys, since I'm doing the horns gold, should these claws on the big one are gonna get painted? Not on the little one, but should they be then gold or black? Gold matching, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, I feel like normally I want to do black claws, but I feel like adding the black down there would be very distracting from, like, the rest of the color palette he has going on. If I don't have the black anywhere else, because everything else is very, like, chill. This gold is going to need a heck ton of layers, though, which is okay. It'll be worth it. Yes, I need to get this guy ready for tomorrow. So if I finish him, then I might get on and work on models as well, but he got priority. And I figure, you know, why not mix it up a little? Ooh, white could look nice. It stick out like sore thumb doing black, exactly. I feel like the white is very dominant though. And I kind of want to, I want to add a little bit of something different maybe for the claws. If I want to paint them at all. I don't have to paint them, but I feel like they'd look nice painted. Let's put these guys over there. Yeah, exactly. Gold was the other suggestion that we were thinking of. I think everybody's decided against black. So that's easy. His eyes are also going to be gold. Black is too traditional, right? Neokoi, my plan is the same thing that I've been doing. I post everywhere else too, so I will probably end up posting, like, there's some type of content that I post on TikTok that doesn't end up going up on like Instagram, but I will probably start putting that up on Instagram. And that's probably like the main thing that will change. I might put more stuff up on YouTube, but I mean, TikTok grows the fastest, but it's not the only thing I got going. I'll probably try to do streaming either on Instagram or go to Twitch. Which Twitch streaming sucks. Maybe I would try, at least for new artists. It used to be great, but maybe I would try YouTube. Who knows? Hey, Diaz. Yes, hand painting models is so fun. Kick, what is that? Tell me. I have heard of Lemonade, but I haven't actually looked into it to know what the heck it's about. I've seen ads for it on TikTok though, which I find kind of ironic. Ooh, streaming site, nice. Awesome. Good luck, Gemini. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Ooh, interesting, Zill. Says supposedly the legislation to get TikTok banned in the US went through and is supposedly going through like end of January, something like that. But, you know, we'll see. Fantasy, exactly. Yep, exactly, Neokoi. I am thankfully not someone like that gets my income from TikTok. And so it won't be like a huge hit to me, but I feel really, really bad for those people who do make like the majority of their income off of TikTok, because that's definitely stressful and scary to try to figure out how to pivot from that. Ah, gotcha, Hawk. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. Exactly. Oh, really? But would that mean if TikTok got banned, would Lemonade go too? If they're connected? I'm confused. Is it kind of like Instagram and Threads? which, like, your followers don't transfer, but at least they're kind of socially connected. All right, we're gonna go gold on the claws. Not available in Canada. That sucks. You know, Says, that makes me think. I guess, it says TikTok will be over on Lemonade by May 25. Interesting. But yeah, Says, I guess you probably haven't heard about it since you're in Canada. And I'm assuming, like, this won't affect you. So that's nice. Sometimes I forget. I feel that, like, people are different places. Yeah, exactly, Winnie. That's what I'm thinking. That really sucks. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for them. I know several like disabled creators in my circles too that TikTok is their main source of income, and I'm like, well, and they're like, well, crap. Because they can't work normal jobs, but also getting actual help from the government for disability is a total crapshoot. So it sucks. Interesting, church. Whoops. That's somewhat fair, Hawk, but also, like, it is... Oh, crap. My phone. It is harder to monetize in other platforms. So even if you're focusing on building other platforms, there's not a guarantee that you'll get the same monetization there. Interesting, Winnie. Yeah, see, my thought is, like, I feel like TikTok brings in too much money for people to just, in America, to just let it go, you know? Like, not just for, like, creators, but also just, like, as a whole. Like, it's gotta be valuable. Yeah, for sure, Hawk. Yeah, so true, churches. Really, Sass? That's interesting. Like personal streaming services or like the like Netflix and stuff? I mean, that sounds like a stupid question, but since we're on the topic of social media, just double checking. I assume it's like Netflix and stuff. Netflix and stuff, yeah. Anything to rip people off, right? Yeah, it's wild. It's so weird. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude, the zero sales tax in Oregon is amazing. Yeah, totally, Winnie. Oh, yay, Winnie, I'm glad. That's awesome. Excuse me. Ooh, yes, definitely. Very true. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. That was my light. That was loud. I told y'all I can't paint with these sleeves. They keep knocking everything over. Oh my gosh, and I caught my phone. Goodness gracious. Yep, exactly. So I'll do a 3MF file with these dragons that's colored the same pattern like these. That way people, if they don't want to hand paint them, they can still get that multicolor look. Thank you, Dumbo. And no, I did not do the Western and Air Dragons. I think that was, I want to say like Toons Factory or Printverse or something like that. Their style is a little bit more cartoony than mine. They look really pretty though. Those dragons. Ooh, yeah, blue and gold would be pretty. For sure. Oh, really? That's awesome. I haven't read those yet, but I've heard a lot about them. We are getting close. Ooh, awesome. That's cool. I think I'll wait on that and I'll do another layer of gold. It is once you try to figure it out the first time. They're definitely some of the harder joints that I work with, but now that I kind of know what to do, I don't think they're too bad. I have a few tutorials on them now too to help people with that learning curve because they are really tricky, I feel. Yeah, they're definitely really tricky. A lot of variance and tolerances and things, and also like getting the shapes right and everything so they print properly. Go. I think I'm done with this guy for now. I might go do touch-ups at some point later after he's all dry, but he probably is good. I might do like one more layer on those horns later, but it's gonna take a while for that to finish drying. Thank you. Yeah, I really like how they turn out. So excited to do photos. can see how these wings snap out like that. There we go. Okay. Now, let's transfer over to the iPad. And turn that light off. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh gosh, sorry. I just want to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh dear. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Aw, thank you. I'm glad she liked it. There we go. I think that's a good spot. Ooh, nice. That's always fun. Hey, thanks for the heart, realized. How you doing? Oh no, you got a bad cold. That sucks. I hope you feel better soon. It's no fun. Tigger, I don't do any other copywritten IP. I have a tiger, if that's what you're looking for, but I don't do other characters. Yeah, no problem. Yes, thanks, Tim. It is a lot. This guy's one of the easier ones too, because I'm working off of my pre-made kitty cat. TZ, how you doing? Ooh, yay, that's awesome. I'm glad it came out well. Very fun. Okay. Yep, I had textured all the different pieces. Like the cat, since I'm working off of a like fluffy animal already, these pieces I already kind of had textured how I need. So these ones I duplicated. These, each body segment, since it's different, when I originally made this model, I added texture to each piece that's similar to how I did with these over here. And then just kind of work around how I need. Yeah, it's a lot of different things going on. a lot of fun putting everything together. Now this little baby lion and lioness are gonna go get test printed. So here. Let's go to my drive. Download these two babies. The big lions. Then let's see if I slice these guys, how they look. And then let's repair these guys because they got non-manifold edges. Hey Layton, how you doing? I'm finishing up these little baby lions for testing. Actually, you know what, let's simplify this guy first a little bit. Yeah, let's fix that, that'll be easier. Hey. How you doing? What you up to? Hey there, Juice. How are you? Oh my gosh, yeah, I know, Layton. They're all over Facebook right now. We are working on trying to get the report to site and all that, get that sorted. It's been a whole thing. Mostly the dogs I'm seeing on there. Ooh, Comic-Con in Columbus. That's fun. I was at a Renaissance Festival yesterday. Sorry, repairing is like the most boring part of making 3D files. Oh my gosh, yep. Yeah, they've been posting it all over, dude. Thankfully, a lot, at least in all 3D printing groups that they've been posting in, like, the community has been really great about calling them out for stealing files and, like, actually saying that I'm the person who made them. So I really, really appreciate that, at least. I've actually gotten several new subscribers from this incident because, like, people see the files because the pictures are being spammed everywhere. But then people call out the BS and tell them who the actual designer is, so then those people are finding me and subscribing to me. So that's like, oh, that's the bright side. You know, I can appreciate those honest people who'd rather subscribe to me than go get the crap. Scammy crap. Yes, it really is. I really love and appreciate it. And it's something that I don't really see in any other type of like creative art community, at least not as prevalent. So that's really great. Because it's like the designers, I think it's because the designers within the 3D print community are in the community with their customers, like the people who 3D print, right? Versus other art forms, you have the artist and then you kind of have the customers in a separate section. And so the customers don't know if they're buying like stolen stuff, whereas the 3D printer community, the people buying the files, like they know who's who, you know? Oh my gosh, this little line is taking longer than normal to do. Should I have decimated him more? Let's see. 800, let's go a little bit smaller on that. Let's see if I can throw him back in here. Exactly, yeah. Which is so great. Very much appreciated. And like I've been in the art industry for a long time and it's just other art fields, it's just not that way, really. And again, a part of it is just because like people buying the art just don't know. Whereas everybody in the printing community where they're buying files and stuff, they're very connected. Let's see if I fix this now, if that'll get me a little further. Ooh, that sounds fun. I may have to go back and fiddle with this model if it's not cooperating with me, but... Nice. Yeah, those are so fun. They're really cool. Alright, I'm gonna fiddle with this while I'm not boring y'all to death, but I'm gonna get off and go get a snack because I am getting hungry. It is possible I'll get back on, we'll see, and work on some new models, but I got a little bit of a stopping point with these guys, so I'm gonna take a break before I start on an entirely new animal. So I will talk to y'all later, and I appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.